I have here Jessica Peace. She just started in the webinar to profit about a month ago, 5 weeks or so, or 6. And I wanted her to come here because she had her first event. And, you know, she is still kind of finding out what this is all about. But I wanted her to just tell her story a little bit, and she's going to talk about her event as well. So, Jessica, are you there, beautiful lady?
Hello.
Where are you? Oh,
Hi, I'm right here.
spotlight you too. There you are, gorgeous.
Hi.
Hi, thank you so much for coming. So Jessica, why don't we start telling people who you are and which kind of coaching you have?
Yeah, of course. My name is Jessica, and the type of coaching I do is empowerment coaching. And hi, Melissa. Good to see you again. So the type of coaching I like to do is I like to help people. What I like to say is basically be their own superheroes in their lives, like getting their goals achieved in relationships and careers and whatever it is they need. And I came to Simone's webinar having already been doing my own webinars because, well, number one, because I figured people could use some free insight, and number two, because I intuitively felt like that would also bring clients in, but I didn't really have much of a structure to it. But then coming to her event and seeing all the steps, I just figured it was worth the investment. And I've actually gotten a couple people interested, and I would at first I was being impatient, you know, after it, because like not a lot of people came at first because it was the first time, right? But now there's some people who are like, you know, they see what I have to offer and they're like, okay, this girl is really cool. So I actually have a meeting with somebody today because of that
Awesome.
event.
So awesome. Yes, I know you came to the retreat in February, so you're just getting acquainted with everything. Now, how did you were super busy. You are studying, you're in college and all that stuff. How do you find time really? How for, you know, for the weekly commitment, for the classes and all that? Is it hard to block time for you?
Um, to be honest, with everything that's going on in my life, it definitely is a challenge, but I know that it's worth it. And how I go about that is you know, I try to block out time. And if I'm not able to block out time, how I deal with that is I just have grace for myself, because when I feel like, especially in business, we need to be practicing self-compassion, because you know we're only one person, we're being pulled in all these different directions. And you know, part of it for me is just practicing self-compassion and having you know, a self-care routine at the very least for myself to keep myself grounded.
Yes, yes, you're really good at that. Now, since you mentioned that, during this, you know, short period with that we are together, did you have like any life challenges during this time? And my question really is, did it help having someone to be accountable for versus being by yourself?
Yes to all of that. Definitely, I've had a lot of huge challenges, a lot of personal challenges come up in my life, things that were very stressful, but it helps to have you there to be saying, okay, you know, yes, that's upsetting. Yes, that's sad. You know, recover from that and let's get back on track, because, you know, just reminding me of why I'm doing what I'm doing.
Oh, that's so good to hear. Okay, so I'm curious, and how do you like the way the program is structured? We have the lesson, and you have the check-in, you have the worksheets. How do you like that for you?
I love that. I like doing um, the weekly sessions, and you know, being able to have all of that insight, and meeting new people in the program is pretty fun too, and I like doing that as well. And I just All of that I feel like helps keep me accountable and helps keep me mindful of doing the work and staying committed.
Awesome, Jess. So good to have you here. Now, invite people to your event. When is your next event? What is all about? What do they get from it?
So my next event, it's going to be the 28th, the 29th, and the 30th, and I'm calling it my relationship polishing workshop. And it's basically going to be about, you know, being able to discern relationships, which ones are good for you, which ones aren't good for you, you know, being able to set proper boundaries, knowing the difference between when it's okay to shut someone out and when really you should be letting people in your life that love and support you. And it's just going to be more so about how to you know, how to attract the relationships that are best for you, and how to learn how to find yourself in the process of that.
Yes, that's huge. That's huge. Do you have a link for them that you could put in the chat?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. So she's gonna put in the chat her link where you can get more info and register. Awesome, awesome. Thank you so much, lady. Thank you, thank you. You're amazing.